Most men think cranking out 200 push-ups a day sounds simple until the reality hits. By the third day, your chest feels like concrete, shoulders burn with every rep, and wrists start to protest. That daily grind quickly turns from a fun challenge into a battle of discipline, pain tolerance, and endurance. But beyond the soreness, there's a deeper question. What does forcing your body into this relentless routine really do? In this video, we'll break down exactly what happens when you take on the 200 push-up challenge day after day.
Number 5. The initial shock on your body. Let's be honest, most guys think 200 push-ups a day is just a lot of reps. Cute. That's until they actually try it. Day 1 feels fine. Day 2 feels like you got run over by a protein truck. Day 3, you start questioning why your arms aren't responding to basic commands like extend. This is the part nobody glamorizes on TikTok. The brutal shock your body goes through in the first week. Your chest locks up. Your triceps burn like they're on fire. Your front delts feel like you've been carrying bricks around. And don't even get me started on your wrists. They'll feel like they're plotting your demise. See, your body isn't designed to crank out 200 push-ups out of nowhere without screaming for help. Unless you're some military boot camp dropout or a calisthenics freak, this kind of volume is a slap to your nervous system and your recovery capacity. The soreness isn't just uncomfortable, it's instructional. It's your body telling you, hey genius, we weren't ready for this. DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, kicks in harder than a Monday morning alarm. This isn't your average chest day ache. It's a deep, throbbing fatigue that lingers. Even laughing too hard or reaching for your coffee mug feels like a punishment. And mentally, that's where most people tap out. Not because they're lazy, but because the body's rebellion starts messing with the mind. You feel weaker before you feel stronger. Doubt creeps in. Every rep feels personal. You'll start bargaining with yourself like it's a hostage negotiation. Like, maybe I'll just do 100 today. 200's arbitrary anyway, right? Here's the kicker though. If you survive the first 7 days, you're already not average. The majority of people crash and burn before they even finish the first week. Why? Because they thought it'd be about effort, not adaptation. But that's where the magic happens. Push through this initial hell week, and something wild starts happening. Your joints stop screaming as loud. Your chest feels heavy but responsive. Your triceps start activating quicker. Your body begins to adjust. It's not just about strength, it's about resilience, endurance, grit, the unsexy stuff no one applauds, but everyone respects.
Number 4. Rapid strength and endurance gains. Alright, so you survived week 1. Your body stopped screaming, your ego's bruised but breathing, and now something crazy happens. You actually start to feel stronger? Shocking, I know. By week 2 or 3, your body starts to adapt. What felt like punishment turns into progress. Sets of 20 that used to gash you out now feel like a warm-up. Your chest doesn't feel like concrete anymore. It feels dense, alive, and responsive. Your triceps start to pop. And your core? It's firing more than you'd expect from a chest-dominant move. That's the underrated secret of push-ups. They're a full-body movement when done right. But the real magic is in the endurance, not just muscular, but mental. You build something that isn't talked about enough in fitness. Repetition tolerance. Your brain stops panicking at rep 50. Your lungs don't scream as loud. You stop negotiating with yourself. You just show up and rep it out. This kind of training sends a loud, clear message to your nervous system. Adapt or get left behind. And your nervous system listens. Neuroefficiency improves, muscle fibers fire in a better sequence, coordination tightens. You're not just building muscle, you're building a smarter, faster, more efficient machine. And let's be real, people will start to notice. Your posture changes, your handshake gets firmer, Your arms start filling out your sleeves in a way that feels earned, not inflated. It's not a bodybuilder pump, it's workman's muscle. Durable, useful. Now here's the part they don't put in the thumbnails. This transformation isn't glamorous, it's subtle. It sneaks up on you. One day you drop and do 200 push-ups without thinking. And you pause and you realize, damn, I couldn't even do 50 2 weeks ago without dying. And let's stir the pot. If you're still doing your reps like a frantic rabbit humping the floor, you're missing the point. Around this time, form becomes your friend. You start slowing reps down, controlling your tempo, maybe even adding pauses. Why? Because now you can. You've earned control. You enjoying the video? Comment where you're watching from. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button.
Number 3. Visible changes in muscle definition. The kind you can see in the mirror without flexing under perfect lighting. Around the 4-week mark, something starts to shift. Your chest doesn't just feel tighter, it looks tighter. Your shoulders look more sculpted, more squared off. Your arms, fuller. Vascularity starts showing up where it never used to. And no, this isn't Photoshop magic. This is what happens when you pump blood into the same muscles every single day. Daily push-ups act like a high-frequency hypertrophy plan. You're constantly signaling the body to hold on to muscle, repair faster, and grow denser. Not necessarily bigger, denser. That's the difference between gym fluff and real definition. High-volume bodyweight work like this builds muscle with a rugged, compact look. Not bloated, just carved. Now here's the surprise most guys don't expect. Your back and core start showing definition too. How? Stability. Every good push-up engages your abs, obliques, glutes, and scapular muscles. When you're banging out 200 reps daily, those stabilizers get lit up whether you like it or not. The result? A tighter waist, more visible serratus muscles, and a midsection that looks trained even if you haven't touched a crunch. And don't get me started on posture. Your shoulders stop slouching. Your chest opens up. You carry yourself differently, not just because you look better, but because your upper body is actually stronger and more activated. People notice, even if they don't say anything. You walk in a room and the energy shifts slightly. That's not ego, that's presence. But let's poke the bear for a second. Some guys get discouraged because they expect movie-level transformations in 30 days. Newsflash, this isn't Hollywood, it's biology. If you've got a layer of fat covering your muscles, definition won't show up until you dial in your diet. Push-ups build the house, but if you want to see the architecture, you need to clean up the front yard. However, even without fat loss, most men feel the difference. Shirts fit better. Arms fill out sleeves with a little more authority. The chest doesn't cave, it stands up. And when you hit the mirror at the end of a long day, the muscle memory is there.
Number 2. The plateau and overuse risk. Let's kill the myth right now. Doing more doesn't always mean getting more. By week 5 or 6, that daily grind of 200 push-ups doesn't feel like a heroic challenge. It starts feeling stale. The initial gains slowing down. That daily pump less impressive. Welcome to the plateau. This is the phase where progress hits the brakes. Your body, smart as it is, has adapted. It's gotten efficient at handling 200 reps. The problem? Efficiency doesn't build new muscle. It maintains. And if you're here to transform, not just maintain, that's a problem. And here comes the second punch to the gut. Overuse injuries. You start feeling it in your wrists. Your shoulders pop a little more than they used to. Maybe you feel a weird tightness in your elbows. That's not weakness, it's overuse. When you hammer the same movement pattern every single day without variation, your joints take the hit. Muscles recover faster than tendons, and your tendons are starting to file complaints. Most people don't talk about this part because it's not sexy. No one wants to post a reel saying, "Hey, I'm injured from doing too many push-ups." But it happens a lot, and it's totally avoidable.
So how do you break through the plateau and dodge injury? It's called training smarter. That means introducing variation. Change your hand position, wide, close, diamond, staggered. Play with tempo, slow eccentrics, paused reps, explosive push-ups. Elevate your feet, drop to incline push-ups if needed. The goal isn't just to keep the reps alive, it's to keep the stimulus fresh. You can also split your volume. Instead of 200 straight, break it into many sets throughout the day. 5 sets of 40, 10 sets of 20, morning and evening splits. This reduces joint fatigue and keeps your nervous system from frying. Another strategy, deload. Take a day or two off, or cut the reps in half for a week. Let your body breathe so it can bounce back stronger. That's not quitting, it's longevity.
Number 1. Long-term transformation. If you've made it this far, months deep into the 200-a-day grind, you're no longer asking, can I survive this? Now the question is, what has this turned me into? Spoiler alert, you're not the same guy who started. At this stage, 200 push-ups a day is no longer a challenge. It's a lifestyle habit. Like brushing your teeth or drinking your coffee, except instead of fresh breath, you've got a chest like granite and triceps that barely fit your sleeves. The physical gains are undeniable. Your upper body is stronger, more defined, and built to last. Your posture is better. Your core is tighter. Your shoulders sit back like they belong to someone with a mission. But the real transformation? It's what happens upstairs. You've built mental discipline on autopilot. You don't wait for motivation anymore. You operate on identity. You're the guy who does what he says he'll do every day without the drama. That mindset bleeds into everything else. Your work, your relationships, your goals. You stop flinching when things get hard because hard has become your new normal. And the endurance? Through the roof. Not just muscular, but functional. Your push-up power translates into real-world strength, moving better, recovering faster, being more physically capable in everyday life. Carrying groceries, sprinting upstairs, holding a plank while your kid jumps on your back, you're built for it now. You like the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.